The Arizona Supreme Court has reinstated a law from 1864 banning doctors from performing abortions. It's probably not great to adopt healthcare rules from a time where the only two things doctors prescribed were prayer and cocaine.
And Arizona is now ground zero in the fight for abortion access. Vice President Kamala Harris rallied voters in Tucson just yesterday.
Just like he did in Arizona, he basically wants to take America back to the 1800s.
Back then, if you didn't want to keep your baby, your only option was to give it to Rumpelstiltskin.
This has been a disaster for women in Arizona. They've lost a fundamental right to abortion, and it's all because of Donald Trump. Donald Trump owns this. He said just yesterday that he broke Roe v. Wade, and because he did that, this enabled our court to bring back this draconian 1864 law to take away this right, send doctors to jail.
In a video on Truth Social, Donald Trump falsely said that Democrats support abortion up to the 9th month and beyond, saying the baby is executed after birth. But he only thinks that happens because when Trump was a baby, a bunch of time travelers showed up trying to kill him.
This is 2024, not the 1800s, and we're not going back. We are not going back.
So this is what one of the Republicans said on TV. He says, if they're not prepared to have a baby, then they shouldn't have sex.
Oh.
He said it out loud.
I've never been prepared to have a baby, and I have had so much sex.
He said it out loud.
Listen, it's awful, and there's an account on Instagram that I'm constantly at war with. I think it's called Live Action, and it's a pro-life movement, and they're constantly just throwing cherry-picked propaganda in these well-produced videos. I will give them that. And I just will comment in there. I'm like, well, this isn't true. If anybody is coming to this site looking to make up their minds, I'm just telling you that what you're seeing here is not the whole story. And instantly the responses are, so you're a baby killer. So you want to kill babies. And I'm like, how many of these unwanted babies brought to term are you financially supporting? How many did you bring into your home? How many are you raising? You're not doing any of that. So it stops the minute the woman has the baby that she didn't want and that she was forced to carry to term. And then none of those people want anything to do with it. Everybody wants abortion illegal. No one wants to take care of the babies that are going to result from it. It's simply illogical from A to Z.
But that your last sentence encapsulates a lot of what I think is the problem. They're not thinking logically. When you have these debates, like Jennifer, if she ever sees my block list, she's like, oh my God, like it's like thousands of names. And I told her, I was like, as soon as I determined that this person is speaking from a place of pure emotion and there is no logic involved whatsoever, we're done. So put a sock in it and sit down.
I think it's really important about the thousands of people that are blocked. So what I think about is,
it's like
those
Schindler's
people
List, but it's longer.
I think about those people running our country, and that's what we really have in the Congress right now. So that's what frightens me is I want to see more people who feel like Leto. I want to see more people who care. I don't care if you're Democrat, Reform Republican, ex-Republican, Independent. Those are the people that I want in charge of our country. Those are the people that I want to help make decisions. I don't want those people who are online doing that. I don't want Mike Pence. I don't want Tim Scott. I don't want Nikki Haley, because the decisions that they make me afraid, make me frightened. And that's what we have to care about, is that we have to make sure that we are standing up loud and proud and talking about the good things, the happiness we have. These are the people that we want to help make decisions.
I feel like it's important to also remind people that whether it's the media, the Republicans, whoever, often they're distracting from issues that are affecting everyday Americans when they talk about this other nonsense. For example, the Iowa legislature called a special session to make abortion illegal after 6 weeks. That is real. It was 20 weeks before they called a special session to do it. I realize that's just Iowa, But when you think about it, 25 states now have measures in place to protect abortion rights. 20 states have moved to ban or restrict abortion. So let's talk about some of those things, because those things affect over half of our population, right? That affects a lot of people. It's significant.
A large chunk of the people who are on the pro-life side, they're all about, it's a free country, wave the flag, and we're the greatest country in the world, and freedom, and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, okay, every time you mandate something about a woman's body and their choice, which has nothing to do with you and your life in reality, you're taking away a freedom. You're basically restricting something because you don't personally believe in it. Your side is supposed to be small government. So tell me, how the is that small government when you're telling a woman what she has the right to do with her body or not?
By the way, you didn't want to wear a mask. You didn't want to wear a mask. You didn't want to put it on. Other people's lives were in danger based on the science and the facts, and you refused to wear one. Just that simple.
Let's go.